of a stitch.
The January 6th committee meetings investigating the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol are about to go public. And by now everyone pretty much knows and pretty much can guess what's going to happen. Either we're going to get to the truth or the Republicans are going to stonewall, as they usually do. But in either case, there is some text messages from some prominent Republicans out there that show that the Republican Party knew, or the Republican Party or their cohorts at Fox News knew what was going on. And a few of these I need to read. Now, these messages are going directly to Mark Meadows, the former White House Chief of Staff. And all of them tell them that Donald Trump needed to stop what was going on January 6th by his followers. And Donald Trump didn't. So, here we go. Fox News Nazi saluting clown Lauren Ingraham says at 2:32 p.m., "Hey Mark, the president needs to tell people in the Capitol to go home. This is hurting us. This is hurting all of us." Actually, no. It's just hurting the country that a president decided to act a fool, being pushed by people like you to attack the U.S. Capitol. Anyway, 3:13, this text was sent to Meadows by Tom Price, the former Health and Human Services Secretary. POTUS should go on the air and defuse this. Yes, he should have, but he didn't. Reince Priebus at 3:09 texted saying, "Tell them to go home." Now, there are two sets of texts that really jump out at me. The first was, of course, by Marjorie Taylor Greene, Miss Petri Dish, or whatever the crap that conspiracy theory. Anyway, at 2:28 p.m., she texted Meadows saying, "I was told that there was a mass shooter on the first floor of the Capitol. Please tell the president to calm people. This isn't the way to solve anything." That's a pretty different tone, considering the fact that this is the person who said that everyone in the January 6th attack who was captured and arrested and brought to trial are, according to her, political prisoners. That's really different from her. But then again, I shouldn't be surprised about a woman who thinks that Christian nationalism, white Christian fascism, is the way to go in this country. But the other text that really sticks out in my mind are from Donald Trump's co-head son, Donald Trump Jr. He texted Meadows at 2:53 p.m. saying he's got to condemn this shit ASAP. Let me read that. At 2:53 p.m., Trump Jr. texted Mark Meadows saying he's got to condemn this shit ASAP. One of two things come out in my mind. Now, first, Donald Trump Jr. is right. Trump should have condemned this thing ASAP, but he didn't. Now, this was at 2:53, almost a full hour after the attack on the Capitol started. The next thing we know, and the second thing is, why didn't Trump Jr. text his daddy? Why didn't Trump Jr. text his daddy, Daddy Trump? What's going on with that? Come on. I have my father's name, my stepmother's name, my mother's name down south in her town, my brother's number. I text them every day, at least talk to them every day at some point. Why didn't Donald Trump Jr.? Is there a father-son conflict going on? Is there a problem? What did he do? What did he do, Junior? Did he cut off your allowance? Did he find your coke stash and did some himself? Or did he, oh my God, I can't even believe I'm going to suggest this. Did he bang your wife? Now, I'm not joking about this at all. Because all of these texts that I've read to you show you that the Republican Party knew exactly what was going on January 6, 2021. What was happening and the nature of it all. And they did nothing to stop. And Donald Trump himself did nothing to stop it. In fact, Donald Trump decided to tweet this at exactly 2:24 p.m. Mike Pence did not have the courage to do what needed to be done to protect our country and our Constitution, giving states a chance to certify a concerned set of facts, not the fraudulent or incorrect ones, which they were asked previously to certify. USA demands the truth. And it was hours after the attack, after the Capitol was breached, after people died and police officers were assaulted, then did he say, go home, we love you, go home. But it was too little, too late, and evidence is showing that he was enjoying it. And I hope all these facts are brought up during the hearings when they go public, when we actually see them. Now, I don't know the full schedule, but we're going to find out the truth once and for all. So Donald Trump, I'd be very, very, very nervous at this point. Gas up the Jeep, hem your garments, send your prayers to the heavens. It'll save you time down the road. But first, run. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.